Okay, so thank you very much for everyone that came. My full family, friends. Came from England also, my parents especially. Firstly, I'd like to apologise first because probably the majority of people in the room only speak in Brit, and I'm going to speak in English for the next few minutes. And so I'd like to thank my parents who came especially for the Brit Mila, and for being such amazing parents all these years, you know, through all the trouble I've caused them and everything that's been happening. Also, I'd like to thank my in-laws for helping us out so much over the last, since I got married to my wife. And firstly, also I'd like to thank my brother-in-law, Zaviad, Geron, Elad, like everyone, Ronen for doing the Mishloach. And also, lastly, I'd like to thank my wife for being for helping me, you know, for really being so amazing. She really knows that. Firstly, I'd like to say a few words connected to Brit Mila. We learned in last week's Parshat Tazria, the mitzvah of the Brit Mila. And the question was posed, I was reading a few weeks ago. Avraham Avinu, he had his Brit Mila when he was 99 Shanim. He was 99 years old. Why did he wait till then? Because Avraham Avinu, they say that he kept all the mitzvot. All these years, he voluntarily kept all the mitzvot. So why did he wait all these years, till 99 years old? Well, why? Actually, the Gemara Yoma actually addresses this in Chav Chet Amud Bet. He poses this question. So Rav Soloveitchik actually has an answer that Avraham Avinu, he only kept the voluntary mitzvot. He didn't keep the mitzvot which was man to God, Bein Adam L'Makom. He didn't keep those mitzvot specifically. Because a Brit, what is a Brit? It's a covenant, you know, it's a circumcision, a Brit Mila. It's a Brit between Bein Adam and Hashem. And Avraham Avinu, he needed that Brit, he needed that covenant between Hashem for it to materialize, for it to be like the proper Brit. And actually in Parashat Lech Lecha, we actually see that the word Brit in a conversation between Avraham and HaKadosh Baruch Hu, it says the name Brit, Sharush Sepam, 13 times. And not just that, we actually know from the Gemara in Shabbat that a Brit actually is Doche Shabbat. You know, a Brit is 8 days, the Brit Mila is. It falls on the 8th day. And there's a Gezerah Shabbat, the Gemara learns, that just as it says the word Brit 13 times in the conversation between Avraham Avinu and HaKadosh Baruch Hu, also in Pasukim, where it deals with Shabbat and also HaKadosh Baruch Hu, it actually says the word Brit 13 times. To just show how great the mitzvah of Brit Mila is, it's a Tomeh to Shabbat. It's the same thing, and it's actually Doche Shabbat. We see that the Lulav and the Etrog and the Gamba Shofar, the Rosh Hashanah, the Gamba Sukkot, that is not Doche Shabbat. We actually don't break Shabbat on the behalf of that. We actually don't do it. And that's the greatness of Shabbat. 13 times in the conversation between HaKadosh Baruch Hu and Avraham Avinu. And furthermore, the Gemara in Nedarim says in Daf Lamed Bet, it actually says that if it wasn't for the blood of the Milah, of the circumcision, when the Jews were leaving Eretz Mitzrayim, that sustained the whole world. That's what kept the world going afterwards, after all these years, till this day and age. And furthermore, it says in Gemara Shabbat, I think in Kuf Lamed Zayin, it actually says that a Brit Milah should be done b'simcha. As we have a feast after a korban, it's like the Ketoret sacrifice when the Tinok is on the kiseh, when the baby is on the chair, it's like a korban at the time. We should be thinking things how righteous a child should be. And you know, with everything he's going to do, Be'ezrat Hashem till 120. So not just like that, the Brit Milah, the feast afterwards, it's like a korban pesach in a way. It's like a Ketoret sacrifice, a reach nechuach laHashem. And Be'ezrat Hashem, I want to give a bracha to my son and also to all of you. Be'ezrat Hashem, all the mitzvot we're going to be doing, all the Torah, we should all try and grasp the Torah to the greatest level that we could. Try and utilize it into our midot and to be besimcha and to try and help other people 24/7. Whoever wants, you know, to do gimilot chasadim, midot, but tzarich gam b'Torah. Everything that one does, has to involve Torah, לעסוק בתורה. And בעזרת השם בתינוק, משה, זרובבלי, בעזרת השם כל שנה, like just like Moshe Rabbeinu lived till 120, as we see. בעזרת השם, hopefully Moshe, Zerubbabel will live up to 120 in a healthy manner, always dealing with mitzvot, not falling down. He's not going to do a chet, chas v'chalila, you know, like he's going to try and do his best, and Bezrat Hashem till 120. And I'd like to thank you all once again, and Bezrat Hashem, it's going to be, when we receive the Torah on Shavuot, it's going to be done with Simcha. Chodesh Tov.